Welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer here, managing Schalke in the Bundesliga. First season back in the Bundesliga. And with FM24 just around the corner now, I made the decision to just play through to the end of the season because I kind of need to get this Schalke series wrapped up. But obviously, I would like to see how they do and, potentially what position we could get to. We were in no danger of getting relegated. That was the board requirement. The board were as happy as Larry and everything was fine. We didn't do well towards the end of the season. I have changed the tactic. I wasn't happy with two up top. So going into the new season, we've got new players. We've got a new tactic. Let's just have a quick look at how the schedule was towards the end of last season. In fact, to the end of the season. And as you can see, the end of the season was pretty awful. It looks like we had a few wins there, but there was two friendlies in. We had wins against Hoffenheim and Union Berlin, but other than that, the end of the season was pretty awful. And we did finish in 8th position, which, to be quite honest, I was quite happy about. And I'm never happy at losing games, but the board requirement was avoid relegation, and we did that with bells on. So, yes, we are into a new season and have made some new signings, and there's a new tactic. Let's have a look at the people I brought in. So just as a reminder, I can only sign German nationality players. And these are the players that are brought in. 1 or 2 players have gone out, and I have had a bit of a revolution in the goalkeeping department. Did speak about that in that last episode. So the lone goalkeeper that we had that was pretty useless, he's gone back. The 2 young goalkeepers that we had, they've gone out on loan now. Try and get them a bit more experience. They have got a lot of potential, so I think they will become very, very good goalkeepers. But I didn't know how Caston was going to play. He was out for about 4 months with a spinal injury. Goalkeepers, spinal injuries, I didn't really know. So anyway, we brought in from Stuttgart Florian Müller, and he looks very, very, very good. And 3.5 star with the potential to be 4, worth 8.4 million now. And he's got some very, very, very good stats. Obviously, we can't go out and sign the top keepers, top German keepers, because you're talking 40, 50 million for those, and we don't have that kind of money. But I think Florian Müller, now he is the number 1 starting goalkeeper. It has given me problems with Caston because we've had to have a team leader meeting and all of that rubbish. So we have got a bit of dressing room unrest now, but I couldn't really risk having him come in as first choice keeper and then going down injured again. So anyway, we've signed Florian Müller. Other players that we've signed, young kid in at 19 years old, 4.5 star potential. He's not going to see a lot of first team action. 2 star coming in. He's okay. He's got some learning to do. But I just thought we needed to beef up the under-19s, squad. Jamie Lawrence came in from Bayern Munich, centre-back. I've just sold one of my centre-backs. I was constantly getting, Ehlers was his name, constantly getting offers for loans. And I even put in there, don't accept any loan offers. The next email, another loan offer. So in the end, he was causing a few problems in the dressing room. I did decide to sell him. So Jamie Lawrence has come in, worth 5.6 million now, 3 star with the potential to be 4. And again, very, very good stats overall, good mentals. He's a 6'7", by the way. So you would expect a jumping reach of 18 and a heading of 15. So he's going to get plenty of game time. The centre forward position last season, I wasn't really that happy with. We've got a couple of young kids coming through, and I think eventually they will be very, very good. But, when you're in the position, the board requirement again this season is to avoid relegation. Obviously, I would like to try and do better than 8th. If we finish 8th again, that would be amazing. I would be quite happy with that. But I thought we needed a new striker, and in comes Nelson Viper, not quite sure, worth 6.4 million now. He's got a 4.5 star potential. He comes in as 3.5 star, and he's quick. He can finish. And I think, moreover, he's got his decisions need a bit of work, but he is only 20-year-old, and I think he will become a top-class striker. Defensive midfield, we did need some strengthening in that midfield department, and we needed some creative players more than anything really. But this lad has come in as a DM. He's worth nearly 10 million now. He's a Bulgarian, but he has got German nationality. So he's going to play in the new defensive midfield role that I've set up in the tactic. And again, very, very good all-round stats, very good mentals. He can get his foot in, but he has got a pass in him as well. So I think he will be a very good player for us. Mohamed Damar, he's coming on loan from Hoffenheim. 21-year-old German lad, central midfielder. And he likes to play advanced playmaker, Mazzala, that kind of role. So I think we're going to use him as, like a playmaker, advanced pushing forward. We did need somebody in that area. So again, I mean, he's only 21 and he's only on loan. So I think he will do very well for us. With Ehlers going, we were okay at centre-back. I've got Gyamfi, I've got the Newman, the two lads who were playing mostly there last season, plus we've got Jamie Lawrence now. But I did think that at right wing-back or full-back, Newman was the cover for that. I want to play him centre-back. So we've only got Bullet there, the young lad, who is, by the way, he's a wonder kid. We've got 2 wonder kids in the team. Who knew? We've got 2 wonder kids in the team, and basically he's coming in. He's 32, so he's got a lot of experience. He's on a 2-year contract, but we did need somebody in that role, and he's very, very good. He's quite quick. His concentration decisions are not great, but he can put his foot in. 18 for work rate, 16 for teamwork as well. So again, a good acquisition. And lastly, we've gone to Manchester United for a loan player. It's worth up to 52 million, this lad, 21-year-old Ayub Aydin, and he is going to be a playmaker in the middle of the park. Very, very, very good stats for his age. Very left-footed, but very, very good stats for his age. And I can hear you saying, Schalke, they've got no money. Well, actually, for finishing 8th in the Bundesliga's bonkers with money, 51 million. And the next-gen top 50 list came up. Who are number 1 and number 2? Yep, Thailand Bullet, our right fullback, and our central midfielder, Hassan Quadrago. Both German players, absolutely brilliant. They're not actually classed as wonder kids, but they're 1 and 2 in the top, the top 50 young players in the world. Quick look at the season preview. A little bit depressing, if I'm honest. They're saying we're going to finish 15th with 250 to 1 to finish 15th. So, that would pass the board requirement. We would avoid relegation, but obviously I expect to do much better than that. And tactic-wise now, my main tactic is going to be a tiki-taka. So basically I went back in there. The recommendation was tiki-taka. So I thought, okay, and the recommended formation was a 4-3-3. So I've gone for that, and we've got Wiper up front. We've got Damar and Quadrigo in midfield. Gruev, the new Bulgarian German nationality, defensive midfielder. And plus we've also got Aydin who can come in there. And I've set up 3 different tactics. So playing with a high block, playing with a low block. Tactics for attacking, tactics for defending, and we are in the process of learning them. The pre-season has gone okay. We just maybe need to change that actually. So the pre-season has gone okay, and we've been doing all right. We're learning the tactic. We had a 3-3 draw there with a 2-star rated, which was a little bit weird, but other than that, we've been doing all right. We are still learning the tactic. And today we're going to watch 2 games. We've got the DFB Pokal first round against 1860 München, and then we've got a home game against Hertha Berlin, which will get our Bundesliga second season in the Bundesliga, and it'll get that campaign underway. So I think we should get stuck in. We'll see you in the dugout. Well, welcome along to 1860 Munchen and first round of the cup. It would be nice to get a little bit of a run in there. We're not going to win it, but the more games we play, the more used to this new tactic that we'll get, and the new players have got to settle in as well. So we're playing a tiki-taka, and we're on a positive mentality. The team is Muller in goal, the new goalkeeper, and we've got Kalangui at left back. Mainka and Newman are the two centre-backs, Bullet at right back. The new lad Gruev is the DM. Got Quadrago and Damar as the two central midfield players. Bosdogan and Bazi are the wingers, and Wiper is up front. And of course we've got the new lad Aydin on the bench. Didn't want to start him today, but I'm sure he will get some game time. And we've got Costa on the bench as well, and Jamie Lawrence. So quite a few new players. We've got to settle into this tactic. So we do get a highlight from the kickoff, and a chance for us to have a look at the new players, particularly Wiper up front. See if he can put that white round thing between the two white sticks. And we've given the ball away there, I think. Yes, we have given the ball away, and we're getting beaten down that right hand side. The ball's in the back of the net, and after 23 seconds, only 23 seconds, we're 1-0 down already. So the game is out to punish us right from the very kickoff. So we're going to give the lads, in fact I think we're going to go attacking. We should be beating these, to be honest. We're going to give them a demand more. So Bosdogan there, down that left hand side. Can Wiper get his foot on the ball? No, he can't. Ball into midfield there. They're just playing the ball around the back. Wiper has nicked the ball. He plays it all the way back to Bullet. Bullet out to Bazi. Bazi, can he get the ball in the box? He's going to have a dig at this himself. Puts the ball in the back of the net. And that is a very, very nice, smart finish. And he decided to go all the way himself. I thought he might have put a little ball on the slide rule to Wiper. But no, he thought, right, I'm going to have a dig at this. Got us back into the game. And we're 1-1. And Bullet did very well there, picking that ball up. And Bazi there just runs through, sticks the ball past the keeper. To be fair, not the greatest of exploits from the keeper. So we're into the 11th minute now, and obviously we do need to settle down a bit. Got one or two new players in. We've got a new tactic. Is that not a penalty, referee? Bullet there. I mean, that looked like two penalties to me, but we didn't get either of them. Newman now with the ball. What's Newman going to do? He plays it back to Mainka, to Gruev. Gruev just gives the ball away. Can somebody win that ball? Yes, they can. Gruev to a nice ball to Bazi. Can he get his second goal? Damar. And that is a nice finish from Damar, our new central midfielder on loan from, I think is it Hoffenheim? That was a nice finish. Back in the game, 2-1 up. And this is kind of the result I would have expected. But nice, smart finish there. There was a lot of possession changes there, weren't there? But eventually, Damar picks the ball up, sticks it in the back of the net, and thank you very much. And there's only 12 minutes gone in the game, and there's been 3 goals already. And we are winning the battle here. We've had 6 shots, 2 on target, and 1860 Munchen not really in the game. I think they caught us a little bit flat-footed at the beginning of the game. Let's hope they don't do that again. So we need to keep switched on. But it's going to take us a good few weeks to get familiar with this tactic. Nice pick up there from Gruev. Very, very switched on. Lovely ball forward to Wiper. And Wiper sticks the ball in the back of the net for his first goal for the club. And let's hope that is the first goal of many. We do need a striker who can put the ball in the back of the net. I think we have a very good defence. I'm hoping we've got a good goalkeeper now. Now we just need creative players to put the ball through like that. Bazi with a lovely ball, and Wiper just finishes that really smartly. And it's 3-1 now, half an hour on the clock, and that is absolutely brilliant. And I think we're just going to give the lads a little bit of praise. And they've all gone happy and smiley, which is brilliant to see. There's nothing like a happy, smiley face on a footballer. because we all know in Football Manager, grumpy players, yep, there's no room for them. Okay, so we're into the dressing room. We're just going to say you're doing brilliantly, and we're going to have a look at the tactic and see what's going on. So we are going to bring, I think we're going to bring Aydin in for his first start, and I think we're probably going to bring Fein in as well in midfield, and let's just switch it round a little bit, and hopefully we can go on and win this game comfortably. Another couple of goals would give us a lot of confidence, but we do have to stay switched on at the back. Nice work by Bullet. He had two players on him there. Wiper over the top. He's the first to the ball, and he very nearly chips the keeper there, but the keeper was smart to that one, and we don't get a goal. Bazzi now down that right hand side doing some nice work there. Is he going to lose that ball? The ball comes back to Aydin. Bullet to Gruev. Gruev's having a really good game. Bazzi again. That's been put in the back of the net, and Wiper gets his second goal of the season, and let's just hope this continues. I would like to see Wiper getting maybe 30 goals this season. That would be amazing. But of course, we are playing a team here who we probably would expect to beat, and the true test will come when we start playing some of the top teams. Even Hertha Berlin will be a challenge for us, although that game is at home. So we're moving along now. 60 minutes played, 13 shots, 6 on target. 1860 Munchen have not really been in the game. We're 4-1 up, and I think it's probably time to make 1 or 2 more changes. And that just skims the top of the goal. 68 minutes, 2 more changes. I put Wiper on the wing. He can play there, so I've moved him out to the wing, and then Dai comes on up front. The young lad, we need to get him scoring a few goals as well. And Muller has come on at DM in place of Gruev, and I think we should be okay. In fact, I might even bring on the new right back. Danny Da Costa can come on for a little bit of a run up. That's all my subs made now, and I think we can just coast a little bit now. I'm going to give him a little bit more praise. We might just come off the attacking now and drop to balanced. I'm not going to go cautious, but it's a game really that we've got won this. We just need to keep possession of the ball. 22 shots, 11 on target. That's a lovely ratio, and we're through to the second round of the DFB Pokal. Just going to say that's as good a win as you're likely to see, and a massive pat on the back for all the lads, and the new lads. Wiper scoring 2 goals in that game, absolutely brilliant. But now the meat and drink of the season is about to start, and we have our first Bundesliga game of the season against Hertha Berlin. So we'll see you in the dugout for that one. Well, welcome along to this, the first game in our second season back in the Bundesliga, with the news that I've just turned down quite a big offer from my superstar centre-back Newman. He is out suspended today. He does tend to get a lot of yellow cards. He's not come to me whinging, so hopefully we'll be able to keep hold of him. But anyway, the team for today is the new goalkeeper, Muller in goal, back four of Kalangui, Mainka, Lawrence. Jamie Lawrence has come in, and he gets a start today. Bullet is playing at right full-back. The midfield three of Quadrago, Damar and Gruev. The two wingers, starting Peringer today. He had a very good pre-season, scored quite a few goals. So just switching it around a little bit. Bazzi plays on the right side, and Wiper up front. 2-goal Wiper from that cup game. Let's see if he can do the same again for us. And we're underway. So let's see which team can get the first we get the first highlight. That's a ball down this side. Peringer's done really well there. A little bit of pace, kept hold of the ball in the box. That's a poor ball, but Bazzi's going to follow up on that. What's he going to do? He's going to slide this across. Yes, he is. And Quadrago can finish that. He certainly can. And that looked like a goal all over, but then we were a little bit hesitant. Fortunately, the ball popped out to Quadrago. He bangs the ball in the back of the net. We're 1-0 up, and that is a very, very nice start after 5 minutes. So yeah, that ball into the box, we didn't have too many players in the box, so it would have had to be pretty precise. But Quadrigo there follows up, nice take, and that's what we want to see from our Mazzala. So we move on. 2 shots, 2 on target for Schalke. Hertha Berlin have not got off the coach yet, which is great. If they want to stay sitting on the coach having a coffee for the next 70 minutes, that'll do me. Ball thrown there into the penalty area to nobody. I mean, that was a very, very strange throw. And that was a strange kick out from the goalkeeper as well. So we need to try and keep this tight. I've got my full-backs defending. I've taken them off support. So hopefully they will stay back and do a good job defensively. I mean, all games in the Bundesliga are going to be difficult. There's going to be no easy games at all. It's all very well playing a 2-star, and that's in the back of the net as well, and Bazzi gets a goal. That's 2-0. Yeah, it's all very well playing these 2-star German teams in the Cup and romping away with it, and pre-season playing these teams who are, you're just looking for fitness and tactical awareness. But when you get into the Bundesliga, there's no easy games. But that was a nice finish again. Lovely ball in from Peeringer, and he's rewarding me with the start, or rewarding me with a nice cross into the box. And I started him, which has turned out to be the right decision. And Kalangui there, he's been under offer as well. A lot of clubs seem to want him. So I'm guessing before the transfer deadline ends, we might be losing a couple of players. We'll have to see whether we can fend them off. To be fair, Kalangui didn't have the greatest of seasons last season. I was looking at his stats. I think he finished on a 6.78. But then I'm guessing they're all proportional, aren't they, in the fact that he's playing in a team that are not expected to do particularly well. I mean, I wouldn't expect too many of our players to get overall ratings of 7 in a team that is not expected to do that well. But anyway, I'm going to say I'm happy with the number of shots. Let's just have a quick look and see if anybody's tiring. Seems to be unaffected by what? So Damar has picked up a knock. So let's not risk him. Let's bring the new lad on on loan from Manchester United, Aydin, and let's see what he can do. And I don't know whether to give as well. I need to get Danny Da Costa up to speed at right full back. So let's give him a bit of a run out as well. So we're into the second half now. We're 2-0 up. We should be comfortable in this game. Hertha Berlin have had 2 shots now. Nothing on target. We've had 9 with 5 on target. So that is really good. I mean, our XG is only 0.59 though. So expected goals, we could do with that being a little bit higher, but Bazzi has done well there. Well, he did well until the final ball. The final ball was absolutely awful. But, you know, it's still very, very early in the season. We're still getting used to the formation. Players are still trying to get some fitness in. Nice step up from Da Costa there. Wins that ball really well. Ball forward to Bazzi. Bazzi's going to pass that back to Costa. Yes, he does. Aydin, lovely ball forward. They played a lovely triangle there to get away from the Hertha Berlin defence. And unfortunately, that didn't end up in a goal. Anyway, Hertha Berlin now with a free kick. And I'm not sure whether to drop down a little bit to positive. But then, you know, they do say the best form of defence is attack, don't they? So, and that's an easy pick up for Müller. Not had an awful lot to do in this game. So, I mean, to be honest, for the first 3 or 4 games, if he doesn't have a lot to do, that'll do me down to the ground. Because he's a brand new keeper. We need him to settle in quickly and hit the ground running if that could be arranged. But it's Hertha Berlin coming forward with the ball again now. Hertha Berlin down that right hand side, and that is very nicely picked up by Kalangui. Awful ball forward. We seem to be doing all right. I mean, in the cup game, we managed to retrieve the ball very nicely, but the final ball in this game, not great. But Peeringer's down this left hand side now. Can he do the same again? And he's had a little chip himself there when it would have been much easier to put it onto Wiper's head. We are going to make some subs. So 73 minutes on the clock now, and made some more substitutions. So Fane and Papaya have come on in midfield, and Gaffer has come on in the centre of defence. I think that's it. I don't think I've made any more. I've made all my substitutions now. So hopefully we can, freshness, are we looking? I think it's about even freshness-wise. We are still on top, but Hertha Berlin have come right back into this game now, and their ratio is 8-4. So they've come right back into this game. I think I might just drop back to positive a little bit, but didn't need to do. Full time, 2-0. Lovely win for the first game. And I'm going to say that's as good a win as you're likely to see. And I think I am going to give some praise out to the players. So I'm going to say that your defensive work was important to the win. Playmaking efforts equally important. And striking wise, not that great. Wiper didn't have the greatest of games. Hopefully he's just settling into a new club and a new formation. And not a bad little episode there. Starting our second season in the Bundesliga now. Some decent transfers, I think. I am quite confident this team is much better than it was last season, although the Media Dream 11 would beg to differ with that. But I think it's better than last season. If we could finish 8th again, that would be brilliant. I would be over the moon. But I'd like to get some kind of European football. But let's face it, the board requirement is to avoid relegation, and generally the AI in the game will... it's all generated, isn't it? So when the board requirement is that, when the Media Dream 11 is saying very negative stuff, generally the game doesn't look on you very kindly. So I'm going to have my work cut out, and let's see if those three formations, different tactical styles, can serve as well as the season goes on. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there, and thanks for watching. Give me a like if you've not already done. Subscribe again if you've not already done. Helps the channel no end. And let's move it on now. Going to play some games off camera, and we'll be back very shortly for another 2 games for Schalke back in the Bundesliga, second season. Can we do better than we did last season? Well, you'll have to come back and have a look next episode. We'll see you very soon.